hello everyone. We were just talking about if any of you guys listen to Joe Rogan's podcast, the Alex Jones episode.
It's amazing.
It's probably one of the best things I've ever listened to in my life. It was like 4.5 hours or 5.5 hours or something like that.
4.5 hours, and I was dying laughing.
I listened to it, and then I listened to it again.
Did you listen to it twice?
I listened to it twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think I'll listen to it again
because he goes so fast about things. I was actually writing down things because I wanted to read more about it, and I know he's screwy, but I also knew a few of the things he was talking about, and I want to read more about the other stuff. He was awesome.
Alex Jones, yeah, and the problem is he gets such a bad rap on people. Like pick out 30 seconds of something that he said, or
exactly.
And then I even saw people were going off about what he said on the podcast, and it's like you're going off a 30-second soundbite of him losing his mind, but you don't get the context of it all, and
exactly.
Episode 1255, I think.
It's awesome.
I mean, it's a good podcast, and you'll probably start listening to it and never listen to us again. But I think that if we put you onto something decent,
we'll give Joe Rogan a bit of a leg up. We'll help him get his podcast off the ground a little.
He's trying,
Anyway, sad party. Hello, here we are again.
Yeah, back again. Did you listen to Elon Musk one as well?
Yeah, I actually listened to it again today.
It's really good.
Yeah, I really liked it. Anyway, so let's stop talking about podcasts that we listen to and let's start actually doing the podcast. So, how are you, Mitch?
I'm pretty good, yeah.
Do you remember...
I get to do the podcast today, it's,
Yeah, it's good. Do you remember last time we did this, I mentioned that my mum was hit by a boat?
No.
Anyway, so mum was hit by a boat once in her car. And she called me and she was laughing so much. She called me and she's laughing. She goes, I was just in a car accident. And because she was laughing, I'm like, did you hit your head really hard? She goes, I was hit by a boat. And I thought, she did hit her head really hard. But turns out she was parked waiting to turn a set of lights, and a car behind was towing a big boat on a trailer, and it hit the brakes and jackknifed. And as it jackknifed, the boat slid off the trailer smashed up the back of Mum's car. And she thought it was hilarious to call the insurance company and say, I was hit by a boat. The claim still went through, but I still thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, well, and the insurance company was like, drivers, upgrade your premiums.
Yeah. Shut up, Mitch. I don't want to hear any more. Let's do the quiz.
You're a dick. You're a dickhole.
Not even slightly. But I don't know. Before we do any questions, have you been up to anything lately?
Let me think.
Here we go.
I haven't got anything prepared.
How's your dog?
Huh?
How's your dog?
Still
tender?
Yeah, don't talk about eating my dog.
I didn't say anything about eating your dog.
No, but that's where you were going. That's where you're poking and prodding at the idea of eating my dog.
I didn't say anything about eating your dog, but if you want me to eat your dog, I'm happy to oblige.
Don't. He's getting a little bit fat, though.
Oh, that seriously sounds so tasty.
Shut up. No, he's been really good. Man, I don't know. I haven't got any. I need to come in with more stuff. I've been in jail.
Do you want to feed him some garlic for me?
No.
Oh, okay. Number one. Oh, quiz. Yes, hello. This is from January 2nd. This is another old one that I found under my car seat. I've been pulling it out of the newspaper, and I had them in a pile the other day, and this is how they ended up under my car seat. This is something I can tell you. I was driving along, and you know how I'm not great with spiders?
I think I've heard you say something about it. I'm
not great with spiders. Especially when a huntsman that looks like an 8-legged dog today crawled. I had all my quizzes out of the paper sitting on the passenger seat of my car, and a huntsman like an 8-legged dog crawled across my thigh down into my crutch when I was driving.
Fuck.
And
I'm crashing. I'm hitting a tree as hard as I can go.
I was stopped at a set of lights, but I tried to jump out of my car and in one motion tried to undo the seatbelt and jump out of the car at the same time.
And miss the seatbelt button.
So I didn't release the seatbelt properly. So all I ended up doing was I was hanging out of the car and my feet had reached the ground, but my head was still under and the handbrake wasn't on, and it started rolling backwards as I'm half hanging out of the car. But I managed to pull the handbrake on, but because I'd just come to a stop as the spider crawled across my leg, I hit the brakes and all the quizzes just flew off the seat and went everywhere all through the car.
Can I ask you, why do you think, because I'm not that cool with spiders either, I don't like them, I've got a fucking Chernobyl huntsman's
Yeah.
Fly spray, up the vacuum cleaner, the whole fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
Why do you reckon, why are people so scared of him? I've got a theory that it's because no animal should have 8 legs.
That's true. And my old
Are
boss...
they like, it's almost as if they're, like, we're not the only people that are scared of him. Like, they're built to be fucking scary.
It's not normal. My old boss, Andy from Cycle, he sucked up a heap of spiders, like baby spiders, from a nest in his vacuum, and then with the vacuum going, sprayed fly spray up into the vacuum.
Yeah, that's my move.
And the vacuum blew up on him, which then blew burning spiders all over his lounge room. That's awesome.
I suck them up, kill the vacuum, turn it off.
Yeah.
Spray a lot of fly spray in there. Wait.
Yeah.
And then kick it back on, dead end it, so the fly spray goes around.
I'm better with them now. I can manage to squish or kill a spider or pick it up and throw it outside, like with something and that sort of stuff. But the other day we had a huntsman inside and it really pissed me off. So I picked it up on a broom and it's like crawling all over the broom as I'm walking outside. So I took it out the front and I flicked it off into the garden. Then I just sort of stood out the front, just looked up into the sky and just screamed at whatever gods are listening about how much I hate spiders. So, let's do the quiz.
Yeah, right. That's what we do.
Number 1.
Herald Sun quiz.
In 2018, which TV series was inducted into the TV Week Logie Hall of Fame?
Home and Away?
Surely that would have been in the Hall of Fame earlier. I'm going to say This Is Us. This Is Us seems to be the answer for just about everything. 60 minutes. Oh, there you go. Sounds awesome. Oh, and also, I'm going to let you know, we're going to have a guest rocking up really soon tonight. I've just teed up someone to come over, and the next podcast we might have an extra person. That'd be good.
We're going to have a guest?
Yeah.
All right.
They're not very good.
Secret guest?
Not that secret.
Do I know the guest?
You know, yeah. Or her. You know him or her. Shut up. Number 2. Victor Borg
Is it Will Anderson again?
I wish.
I'm sick of having him on the podcast, man.
I'm just trying to give him a bit of a leg up.
I know, but man, we can only give him so many handouts and then that's it. Like,
Number 2. Victor Borg is remembered for playing which instrument?
Victor Borg?
Victor Borg.
See, Borg sounds like a deep instrument, so I'm thinking...
The piccolo.
No.
I'll go with the piccolo.
I don't think he's a drummer.
Okay, alright, let's see. Piano. I was close.
We had another pianist last time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. In November 2018, who defeated Fabiano Caruana to retain the World Chess Championship? No one cares.
No. Oi.
You don't know.
It was a fucking computer.
I don't know if a computer can win the World Chess Championship. I know they can beat chess grandmasters, but I don't think they can officially win the World Chess Championship.
Look at the answer. It's a computer. IBM.
No, it's Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah, which is code for IBM.
Number 4. What is the nationality of celebrity chef Nick Nan? That's a terrible name.
He's Swedish.
Is he?
The Swedish chef.
Bordy. From
The Muppets.
The Muppets, yeah.
Yeah, the Swedish chef.
He's Scottish, which is not Swedish.
That's close.
No, not even slightly.
Same start.
Shut up! Number 5.
Shut up. You shut up.
Which Roman language is the official language of Cape Verde? Or it'd actually be Verde.
Latin?
I'm going to say Italian. No one speaks Latin anymore.
Okay.
I'm going to say Italian. You're saying Latin? Portuguese.
Like Nando's.
Yeah, exactly. Nando's, which is a Portuguese word for...
Is that another train?
Yeah. There's still train lines out there. It's not like after the last train went through, they packed up the train lines, you idiot. Jesus. I don't know why I had to get so aggressive there.
Yes, the prison.
Number 6. In the 1980s, Ian Botham played cricket for which Australian state?
He's a POM.
Is he a POM? Yeah, but it says played for which Australian state?
He would have played for New South Wales then.
Possibly. I don't even care. Queensland it is.
Damn it.
Number 7. Which singer-songwriter wrote the music and lyrics for Kinky Boots?
Antonio Banderas?
Nah. I think it
Oh,
was...
that's Puss in Boots.
Yeah, that's Puss in Boots. I think it was Cyndi Lauper.
Kinky Boots. What's that? What is that? A movie?
I think it's a play, like a stage show thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cyndi Lauper.
How do you know that?
What? Well, Cyndi Lauper aficionado. No, not really. I just remember seeing it on TV. I think we might have a guest here.
Well, let's get through this quiz and then...
Yeah, all right. And, yeah. Number 8. The southernmost point of Kuwait is separated from which country by the Persian Gulf?
Syria. Iraq. Iraq.
Southernmost point? I don't know. I'm trying to think what's there. Yeah, I'll say Iraq too.
I'm not a Middle East aficionado.
Iran. We were off by a couple of letters along in the alphabet. 3 letters.
We were nearly there.
Yeah, we're nearly there. We're close. Number 9. True or false? Raylene Boyle won a total of 3 Olympic gold medals.
True.
Is it?
She actually did.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have known that. I probably would have gone false. It is false. There you go.
Damn it.
0. You sounded so convincing then.
I know.
And it's a double-edged sword. I love it and I hate it when I guess an answer correctly. Number 10. Neptune's atmosphere is composed primarily of which 2 elements? I think I know this one.
Nitrogen and helium?
I'm going to say hydrogen and oxygen because I'm pretty sure Neptune is just an ice planet, basically. I think. Let's see. Hydrogen and helium. We're both half right. I'm going to give us a half point for each.
Well, I probably need it. I think that's all I've got.
I think it is actually.
That's actually all I've got.
Number 11. As at 2018, Larissa Waters is a member of which political party?
The Nationals.
The Nationals? I wouldn't even know. I just looked at the answer without even answering, so I might just say it's the Australian Greens, but I won't give myself that because that's not very fair. I'm just going to message I'm going to say my guest on my podcast. My second guest, because my guest here today is Mitch.
No, I'm the co-presenter.
No, you're my guest. The guest on my podcast. And I just messaged my second guest today.
Our first guest, because I'm the guest presenter. Give me the number.
I just messaged him the street number of this house just because he hasn't been here for years, so he might not even know where I live. I just said to him, I go, come over. He's like, okay. Number 12. The RV Calypso is most closely associated with which famous conservationist? I don't know what any of that means.
Greenpeace?
I don't know. Jacques Cousteau. Oh, his boat was called the RV Calypso.
Was it?
Yeah, I wouldn't never ever have remembered that. So, well, we both did horrible on that one. You did more horrible than I did. Because I gave you half a point because you guessed helium for Neptune, a pity half. So you got a pity half on that one.
That's terrible.
I got 2 and a pity half. I think that's probably the worst colloquial result we've actually had from this whole bloody podcast. That's
horrifying. That's absolutely as bad as it gets. Episode 30 as bad as it gets.
It's awesome. It's fantastic. So
30 episodes in. Who would have thought?
Yeah, 30 episodes. That's awesome.
Happy 30th.
It makes me really happy.
That's one more than I'm... If I listened to one a year since I was born, I'd be listening to this one next year.
That's a weird way of putting it, but that's okay. I'll wear that. But anyway, so sad party. I realised the last one we did, maybe even the one before, we didn't actually say the email address.
Oh yeah, we have an email address.
Yeah.
We didn't do it on any of them.
Oh yeah, we got an email.
Did we?
I forgot to tell you. Let me see if I can find it because I screenshotted it.
Oh, real quick while you're trying to find it. Guys, if you're after new underwear, psdunderwear.com.au.
Oh, yes.
Save yourself 25%. Use the code Mitch2020.
Yeah.
I'm not riding as much as I normally do, so I need to give them a shout out on here, which is all good. So use that code, save yourself some money, get yourself some new underwear, and they've got lady stuff as well for your significant other.
Yeah. And the email we received was from a listener, and they wrote, okay, so a week without, the way they've written it, they said a week without listing, but they meant to say listening.
Oh, cool, so they're dyslexic.
To how bad you guys are at doing the quiz has made me feel dumber by the day. Can you guys get back to it so I can listen and boost my own self-esteem? And the fact that they'd written listing instead of listening, so I wrote back, Dear random arsehole, we will do what we can to get Mitch out of the clink, but frankly, for what he did to that pelican, he deserves to rot in prison forever. Love, Dao. So, I figured that was the only way really to answer that, because
No reply, that's it?
only I'm allowed to talk about how shit Mitch is and how dumb we are, but not anyone else. They're not allowed to say that. They're not allowed to pick on my Mitch. He's my favorite.
Thanks.
He's my favorite guest to ever have on this podcast.
Fuck off, I'm not a guest.
So, thanks for guesting on my podcast, Mitch. My podcast, Sad Party.
My podcast, Sad Party, is
I really,
the best. I
really
can't believe-
appreciate it, and I hope to never have you back.